Welcome to part 13 of our Bowling for Soup Discography Tour. This is actually the second time that I've reviewed this album, Pop Drunk Snot Bread. I actually did a review of it back in 2022 when the record first came out, and I'll make sure to link to that below. Now, just be warned, I was brand new at reviewing, and so it's rather cringeworthy and just very painful to watch, but I'll link to it anyway. Where do I even begin with the background of this album? Pop Drunk Snot Bread was released back in 2022, as I said before, and was the first studio album since the release of Drunk Dynasty in 2016. And between the two records, there were two live albums that were put out. There was Acoustic in a Freaking English Church, and there was Older, Fatter, and Still the Greatest Ever, as well as two albums in collaboration with Scott Simon called A Nice Night for an Evening, Volume 1 and 2, where popular songs by Bowling for Soup were redone on piano. And it's quite delightful to listen to. It's calm, it's relaxing, it's quite nice. I'm not normally a piano music fan, but I quite enjoy those two records. In 2019, there was a major change up for the band. It was officially announced that Eric Chandler, who had been with the band since 1994, had decided to leave the band for personal reasons. In an interview that Jarrett had done, he actually explained that even though they were sad to see Eric go and that he was an amazing bassist, with no disrespect to him, bringing in Rob Felicetti from Patent Pending, it actually brought new life to the band because he was coming in with a fresh perspective. He's a little bit younger and was excited. So it gave them that opportunity to have that different perspective, which helped the band start off this new era on a good note. So this record, Pop Drunk Snot Bread, is actually the first album to have Rob Felicetti on bass. So knowing that as the background of the record, let's jump into the first song, Greatest of All Time. I guess you could say that this song is a Bowling for Soup anthem, where they are singing about the longevity of the band and how they've been able to just be themselves and continue on and still see that success, because it was never about awards, it was never about the fame, it was purely about the music and having a good time and bringing joy to other people, and they've successfully done that over the years. And this song, they have playfully taken on the title of the greatest of all time, and in my personal opinion, they are definitely in the top 5 to be sure. Next up, we have the song I Wanna Be Brad Pitt, which was a single from the record, and it has a similar feel to it as the Lunch Drunk Love album. It's a fun, upbeat song singing about different high points in Brad Pitt's movie career, as well as talking about a little bit of his life choices and moments, and saying that you want to be Brad Pitt. And the music video is a lot of fun. In the video, you have a guy who wants to be Brad Pitt. He's dressing like him, he's learning his movie parts, and he's just going out trying to be all the different elements of Brad Pitt that you see in his movies. It's a lot of fun. And throughout the actor who is wanting to be Brad Pitt, as well as the band, are all dressed like Brad Pitt from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So go check out that video. Let me know what you think. What is your favorite part of that album? What is your favorite part of that song in that video? Next up, we have the song Hello Anxiety. Now, for years, Jarrett has been very open about his mental health, and this song taps into that struggle, giving an anthem to people that just really struggle and have a hard time with anxiety issues. I think this is a good type of song for people who suffer from anxiety, to let them know that they are not alone and that there are other people that feel the way that they do. And this gives them a song that they can sing about for both themselves, but also sing together. And it's a beautiful connection piece for anybody that has struggle with anxiety in their life. And you may not know the other person that is also struggling with anxiety and their mental health, but this song is able to bring them together and have a tribe, so to speak, a common ground. And it's all around just a good, fun song, bringing light to something that can very often be a taboo subject. Then we have the song Getting Old Sucks, but Everybody's Doing It. Now, generally speaking, people do not want to get old, and it scares some people. But like I said a second ago about Everybody Needs a Tribe, this song brings everybody together because this is something that we can all agree upon. And the fun thing about this song is it is making light of the different pieces of growing old. Things like when you were younger, you played your music louder, you drove a little bit faster. Now that you're getting a bit older, you're starting to really feel it in the aches and the pains, and you just really don't like it when people have their music too loud or that they're driving too fast. And it touches on some of the cliche moments of getting old and makes light of it because we're all going through it, and it's something that we can all join together and have a laugh about. And Bowling for Soup does what Bowling for Soup does best, capturing the comedic piece of a situation that is otherwise frustrating for a lot of people. But like they said in the song, yes, getting old does suck, but you know what? Everybody's doing it. And part of getting old is frequent urination. And at this point in the record, we're about a third of the way through, we get a Bowling for Soup pee break, and this is so much fun. They hired someone that was able to do a Morgan Freeman impersonation, and for this track, he talks you through saying, letting you know that this is a Bowling for Soup pee break. Go ahead, relieve yourself. Don't forget to wash your hands because hygiene is important for Bowling for Soup. It's a lot of fun. I think it's a fantastic touch to the record. Then the song "The Best We Can," I believe, is about meeting his current wife and some of the struggles that they went through. And by the time that he realized that she's not perfect and that he's not perfect, that things just started to work for the better, and that they just need to do the best that they can, and things are going to be able to work out. And from the sound of the song, it seems that they make a really good team. Next, we have a song that Jarrett wrote for the WWE star Alexa Bliss. Her favorite band is Bowling for Soup, and they developed a friendship leading to the writing of this song. Now, Jarrett was just getting into wrestling because of his son, so there was a lot of things about wrestling that he didn't know. But he went ahead, he did his research, and he figured out all the pieces of information that he would need to be able to write this song, so that way whatever he was singing about was accurate, so that way nobody could come back and rip into him for getting it wrong. So he got everything right in the song because he did his research, and they developed a friendship. So she was also in the music video that they made for this song, which is a lot of fun, where these two kids have this doll of Alexa Bliss and they bring her to life throughout the video and they go on an adventure. So it's a lot of fun. Check the video out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Then we have the song Burnout, and this song is probably Bowling for Soup's most ruthless song. It's a happy, upbeat track that talks about a relationship that Jarrett had with somebody that stabbed him in the back. Now, you can really feel the frustration in here, but Jarrett was able to make it out positively onto the other side while the other person got left in the dust and is suffering from their own decisions. Now, the prevailing theory is that it's about a fallout with Ryan Hamilton of the band Smile Smile, who was on a side project with Jarrett called People on Vacation. They did that for a little bit, and then there was a falling out, and so it has not been verified, but that is the current speculation and the theory that is surrounding who the song is about. Next up is June Carter Cash, Lost and Found. Now, I'm assuming that this song is about his wife. It's an expression of his relationship with her and how she makes him feel sane and loves him for who he is. Now, I don't know if it's about his wife, but I'm pretty sure it might be because it goes back to showing what a good team they are and that she helps him be able to love himself and just loves him for the person that he is, not who she would like him to be. Then back again, we have the Morgan Freeman impersonation giving a good positive public service announcement reminding you that Bowling for Soup loves you and that the world is better with you in it. Then the song Killing with Kindness runs along a similar vein as Don't Be a Dick from their last album, Drunk Dynasty. Now, we sometimes need reminders to be kind and be nice to people, and Bowling for Soup is there, ready to remind us. They call out different things throughout the song, such as social media and organized religion, for the hate and pain that they have both caused over the years. And in the center of the song, we get a fun little throwback to a song called Shut Up and Smile from the Hangover You Don't Deserve album. When you listen to the song, it's about halfway through. There's just a small little transition piece where you can hear the song for a quick little second, and then it continues on. And they will remind us again and again throughout the song that maybe the solution to all the hate and the pain in the world might be as simple as killing motherfuckers. Killing motherfuckers with kindness, and they will repeat that over and over again throughout the majority of the song. Then the song Wouldn't Change a Thing is Jarrett reminiscing about the years gone by, the ups, the downs, the looking back, and he wouldn't change a thing. He's lived a life to the fullest, and he is proud of his excellent adventure. He admits that he didn't do it all correctly. He made some bad choices, he made some good choices, but all in all, that's part of the spice of life. Sometimes life feels like it's happening straight out of a movie or a TV show. So Jarrett wrote a song called The Letter 3 sitcom song. It's about a woman that is going through her life and it's like she's living out a sitcom. Sometimes life just seems so odd and calculated, like it's planned out in a script of life or like you're in a simulation, and it's just very odd, but that's what this song is about, and he hits that feeling very well, and you very much understand where he's getting at when you listen to the song. Then the final full song on the record after all these years, Jarrett is singing to his bandmates now. I'm pretty sure he's singing about one bandmate specifically, but he doesn't mention them by name, so it could be Gary, it could be Chris, but it's somebody that he's been with for over the years, and he loves it. He's been able to make money hanging out with them, making music with them, because that's what he loves doing. He sings about all the crazy things that they've done over the years, and that it's surprising that they are still around, doing their thing, still kicking, still alive after all these beers. This song is very heavy on the gang vocals, which makes it a lot of fun and very easy to sing to. It's just all around an enjoyable song about their adventures and all the beer that they've drank. Now, the final track on the album is actually a reprise of the greatest of all time, and it is everyone singing together, greatest of all time, for about a minute straight. It's just a nice, enjoyable kind of fade out of the record. Overall, this record is simple and fun, and you could even say that it's a victory album. The band has been through a lot of crazy times with life struggles, mental health things to work through, and a major lineup change in 2019. But this record stands as a testament to the longevity of the band and their ability to survive, thrive, and keep going. They've accepted the fact that they're aging, but they're still staying young in their music and their mindsets, using their age as a way of bringing a different angle of comedy. If you like this review, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and we'd love to see you here throughout the week. We have one more episode left in the Bowling for Soup Discography Tour, so you're not gonna want to miss that. We have some bonus tracks we gotta talk about. We have some compilation albums that we gotta discuss a little bit, and we need to do the final wrap up. So don't forget to join us for that. We also do have an interview with Jarrett Reddick coming up. Um, the date on that is still to be announced, so keep your eyes open for that. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you here next time.